Hey everyone, welcome back to Immediate Movie Reactions. I'm here after watching Dracula, A Love Tale. This is a Valentine's Day treat for you. So this is another retelling of Dracula, which I don't know why we necessarily need, especially coming on the heels of the much more successful and probably better Nosferatu. However, this is a different take on it. This is sort of that modern interpretation rather than just a retelling of the Nosferatu movie. This is more traditional Dracula, except I would say that the one thing that is probably controversial is the inclusion of the perfume, is the way that Dracula brings his victims in and enchants them. That's sort of a modern take that is not something that is originally part of the Bram Stoker story. And this is kind of what happens when Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula meets Moulin Rouge. There's some weird musical interludes. There's some jokes in this. I think they're supposed to be jokes. Couldn't quite tell if this movie was supposed to be funny. From the previews, I thought it was going to be a lot bloodier. But it was not. In fact, there was a decidedly disappointing lack of violence and blood. There was some violence, but I didn't expect Renfield levels of gore and blood. But something, so many people are stabbed and shot and bit and scratched and everything. And there's very little blood spray. I thought that was a miss. There's this weird inclusion of gargoyles as Dracula's henchmen in this, instead of the brides of Dracula, the traditional, 3 to 5, whatever it is, women who are serving him, for lack of a better term. And this is the same sort of thing. He is 400 years been looking for his love. Mina comes back, and now he's going to meet her. Once again, I think we have kind of a disappointing end, very anticlimactic end to Dracula himself, where the priest, and the character's name is just the priest, basically says, hey, please, can I kill you because it's better for everyone? And then, spoiler alert, Dracula dies. But I'm going to give this movie a little higher score than maybe it deserves, because this is a Luc Besson film, and I am a sucker for his stuff. Visually, it is absolutely striking. The music is by Danny Elfman. It's a very classic sort of 70s feel to it. It's a little bit over loud at times. It overpowers the story a little bit, but it definitely fits in with what they're trying to do. That almost campy, but almost melodramatic and serious love story. But some parts of it don't really gel. Like I said, visually, it's striking. There's a scene where Dracula goes into a convent and basically kills a bunch of nuns. And the way they build that up, the basically mountains of nuns, like literal mountain of nuns, that he ends up feeding on, it's beautiful. It's an amazing scene. And in the final death scene, there's so much of this that is so good. It looks absolutely beautiful. The problem is the dialogue isn't great. The guy who plays, whose name I just forgot, Lloyd Wentz or something like that, Christopher Lloyd Wentz, not Wentz. Anyways, he's great. I think Mina was actually really good. Harker and everybody else, they're just kind of silly. They're not as bad as Willem Dafoe in Nosferatu, but they're not good either. They're just kind of there. And much of the story it's got this weird pacing. It kind of drags a little bit. But something about Besson's filmmaking, from The Professional, one of my all-time favorite movies, to even a movie like Subway, Valerian in the City of 1,000 Stars, or whatever the hell that was called, didn't love it. Dane DeHaan, I think, is freaking awful, but beautiful looking movie. And that's what we have again, it's obviously, it's a great story. It's Dracula, right? We know it. We love it. It's like another telling of Batman. It's an iconic story that we all know and love. I don't know that we necessarily need another one, but I like seeing it from this different artistic point of view. So I am going to give this an 8, though I don't think it's going to do very well. I don't think it's going to be very highly regarded. I do think it's an important film to go see in the theater because it is cinematic, it is bold, it is beautiful. I think it is fun and engaging, if at times meandering and a little bit slow. So there we are. It's an 8. Please let me know if you see it, what you think of it. Is this a great love story? Is this a Valentine's movie? Anyways, like, share, subscribe. I will see you all after the next movie.